Dallas, Texas, and we have yet another successful lease. I am essentially doing one of these a day for clients like you. This is the final call. I have certain standards I live by and certain standards that we are going to sign leases by. You won't buy the store. Yes, the store is free. All of the infrastructure, all of the existing equipment, everything down to the parking lot. And I won't let you pay a deposit. None of my students ever have. Think about getting my fee back. That's what I'm doing for you. We're going to call. I've already texted Alex and he says he's ready for a phone call. Not sure what's going to come. Not a big deal. Don't know what's going to happen, but I know that we won't be giving them a lease deposit. Makes no sense. This guy's already got months of free rent ahead of him, incredible lease deal, and a free laundromat. Why bring a check to the table when you're signing? Let's see what happens.
Hey, Danny.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is the big day.
This is a pretty exciting day. I'm pretty fired up, but trying to keep it all under wraps for the moment. Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
Oh, this is the chickens. The chickens have come home to roost.
All right, rock and roll.
I got lots of chicken references here.
You're well with your chicken coop and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
And we have shitloads of eggs. If you need any eggs, just give me a call. Dude, I got 30 eggs a day. Please come get some eggs. I just texted it, Alex, and he just wrote back, sure, when? I said, one more thing. So give me the highlights. The laundromat is free. What else are you getting?
So he's installing 2 AC units on the roof. He's painting the exterior, power washing and painting the exterior. He's fixing up the exterior lights. We're getting, so the parking lights and stuff like that, we're getting 3 months worth of abated rent and then 50% rent for the next 9 months after that. And then it's $10 a square foot for the next 9 years. And then we've $12 a square foot for the final 5 years of the 15-year lease. 80
cents a square foot, and then it reverts to $1. That's what's important. All the painting of the exterior and taking care of the banners and all that stuff is fun, but the lease is what really matters. All right, good. And now we're going to zap the poor guy for the last $1,500. What is he asking you to come to the table with exactly?
$1,500 worth of security deposit. That's it. No, not first and last months or anything like that.
That's it. All right. Well, let's get that back. And you understand this process. He's drafted the lease. It's in front of you. It's time to sign. That's when we make this call every time because they started off not wanting to pay for anything. They started off at over $1 a square foot, all of this back and forth. Now this is the final twisting of the knife, if you will. But why would you give them a deposit? It's a pittance, yes, but no thank you. Makes it easier to pay my fee at the end of this.
Yeah.
And we have, in negotiating, you never say final offer. So we have another out. He's the decision maker, so this should be pretty quick, mostly because of the psychology. He's already decided, okay, it's time. When's Clint going to come sign this thing?
Right.
And now we're saying, oh, we're on our way. Is there any other minor little tidbit that you need when you get the keys? Is there anything else, changing of the locks, or you want the trash emptied, or anything little? Because I can lead with that.
Yeah, I guess, since the place has been closed, the parking lot's trashed and with just debris and things like that. Otherwise.
All right, I'll lead with that. I'll ask him if he's got a guy that can come by and just
sweep the parking lot or something.
Sweep the parking lot. Very good. That little thing plus, oh yeah, the deposit. It's so it's not, it doesn't sound like we're leading with that. Let's call him up. Stand by.
Yeah.
Alex. Danny D.
How are you?
Great. You all right?
Yep.
Sound excited?
I guess.
Clint's going to come sign this thing. Congratulations. Get this place spruced up and some new equipment running like a champion.
Awesome.
Two little things. Do you have somebody that can come by and sweep up the parking lot, just deliver it? It's really trashed.
Yeah. You're gonna have to give me a couple of days on it. So.
Okay. No rush. We like to deliver it in good order, if you will. And your boilerplate lease has a $1,500 deposit. We would like you to redline that, and we'll come in and sign.
Red line.
Yeah, there's a deposit written into the lease.
Mm-hmm.
We just ask that you scratch that deposit.
Lease it out at zero deposit?
Yeah, I assume it's just boilerplate. Having us come in with a check is basically, when you fail, we're going to have this $1,500 deposit. I mean, it's not an apartment. We're not going to return the place with clean drapes and carpet. I just assumed it was something left from your standard lease.
But, 1 month's rent as a security deposit is pretty standard.
Sure, we can do that. We can bring it as 1 month's rent. We can have this $1,500 pay future rent, yes. But a security deposit, by definition, is a free loan to you, that's all. If you want to...
No, in Texas, we have been returning security deposits at the end of the lease pretty much to every tenant I have had.
No, I have no argument, and I'm sure you would. However, it's not a slap in the face. It's not an insult. A $1,500 security deposit. I mean, we're not Walmart, but we conduct ourselves the way Walmart does. You're giving us abatement up front. You're giving us essentially what we need to be successful. We're spending the money on new equipment. And all I'm saying is allow us to come to the table, collect the keys. The signature is what's important.
Okay. I can make that as a credit towards the last month of the term.
Let's have it pay the I mean, that's the same thing as a security deposit. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's fine. Perfect. Perfect. I'm not going to argue.
Okay.
Just make that addendum. You don't need to send it over, and congrats.
Okay.
You all right? You don't sound chipper. You're usually pretty chipper.
No. I have my list of things for today already in my head.
All right. Well, let me get out of your head, Alex. Congrats. God bless. We're going to start swinging hammers and get this place running.
Sure. I don't know if Clint is on the line, but wish him all the good luck and success.
Yeah, I can call him if you want.
No, yes. I'll text him over.
Okay. All right, my brother. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Cheers.
Thanks for your help and everything.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Just got your deposit scratched, and he said thank you.
Woohoo! It still sounds like I'd bring the $1,500 to signing, but here, whatever.
Correct. It is no longer a deposit. It's going to pay the last month's rent. It's a game, but it's a game that I like to win.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll uh, I'll bring it, and that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other tricks. That's awesome. I'll
This isn't,
so
this is the beginning of this for you, as you well know. The real work starts now. Uh, uh, I'm in flux with students in this process and all of these processes all the time. So as you well know, as promised, if you stick with this, this is going to happen. And
yeah,
now, moving forward, I mean, there's a lot to come. 5 years from now, when you're thinking about letting go one of your contract attendants, send me a text. 10 years from now, when it's time to retool again, call me. I'm here to help. You know that.
okay. Well, couple of things I want is I plan on doing this a lot, rinse and repeat. I mean, so
So what I will do
sure
is send, if you want, well, let me ask, are you thinking of hiring me to do this again?
yes,
Okay.
I learned a ton, but I think there's a big advantage of that good cop, bad cop, and kind of the discipline of having a weekly phone call makes helps me stay accountable. So I think that so yes, using you again, and it'll take another whatever 3 or 4 months, and then there'll be another one, and by then I hopefully will have this one running and up to speed, full speed, and can then start another one. Would be is the
Look,
dream, I guess.
you're a highly intelligent, well-spoken guy, but correct me if I'm wrong, throughout this process, what you found is waiting is the hardest part.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's yeah, it is. You're chomping at the bit and letting the landlord come to you, and that is a incredible value and valuable lesson I've learned and from you. I will forever be in debt to you for just that one lesson. Wait, wait, wait.
The time is on our side in these
Yeah,
negotiations, and I can't tell you how many. Most of my students that are under 25 years old, our expiration date on the letter of intent is meaningless. It doesn't mean anything.
right.
It's good to put a date on there, but when that date comes and goes, ah, they didn't write back. They're not interested, but eventually they
Yeah,
will be because of the way that we talk to them at the inception from day one. We're instilling confidence. We're banging that phone down, and they're saying, you know, this is a good business, and someone can run it appropriately. And these are the folks.
yeah.
What give me so good. We'll invoice you for another one, and you're right. That means a lot to me. Staying accountable, of course. You're committing to yourself, not to me. No one commits to me when they do this.
True, but knowing, hey, I need to make sure I'm 100% ready for somebody else. It's it's just somebody else telling you to do the push-ups, and you know you need to do them, but somebody else. We all know what the right thing to do is. We all know how to. If you want to be fit, you eat well and you exercise, but it helps having a coach sometimes there holding you accountable. And so that's how I look at you, is just my laundromat coach. So that's, I plan on using you on a regular basis until I don't want any more laundries or something.
Clint, one laundromat is nice, but 3, 4, 5 stores, substantial wealth.
Yeah.
All right, man. More to come. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.